Alright, you're considering moving to Bolingbrook, Illinois, and you're wondering how much it costs to live here. Well, this video is going to be all about the daily expenses from housing to entertainment, jobs, and more. So stick around to find out. What's happening, everybody? This is Weiss. I'm a local real estate agent right here in Chicago, Illinois. If you're new to this channel and you want to know all about what it's like to work, live, eat, and play right here in Chicagoland, Illinois, make sure to smash that subscribe button and tap that bell so you're notified each and every time I have a new video and you don't miss out. If you're planning on making a move here to Illinois in the Chicagoland area, whether you're 3 months out or 3 years out, you can always give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I have your back when you're thinking about making a move here, and I love to help you in any way possible. Without any further ado, let's jump into this video. Okay, so I've gotten some great feedback from my viewers about which videos they want me to make, and it's all about cost of living here in Chicago, the different suburbs and the city. So I have a ton more videos about cost of living in certain areas coming your way. This particular video is going to be all about cost of living in Bolingbrook, and make sure you watch until the end because I'm giving away a ton of free stuff, and who doesn't like free stuff? To start things off, housing in Bolingbrook is very affordable compared to surrounding communities, and it's virtually equivalent of the US average. For a detached house in Bolingbrook, you're looking at about $260,000 average price point. For a townhouse condo, average price point is going to be about $160,000. Bolingbrook does have transfer tax stamps, so it's split between the buyer and the seller, and unfortunately it's about $7.50 per every $1,000. So on a $300,000 house, the buyer and the seller will both be splitting the cost and paying $11.25 in transfer tax. In addition, the state of Illinois and Will County combined will be $1.50 per every $1,000, but unfortunately if you're buying, that's paid by the seller. Now that we've talked a little bit about buying a house, let's talk about the rental game in Bolingbrook. A one-bed rental will set you back $1,300 a month, while 2 beds about $1,600, and a 3-bed rental $1,900 plus per month. There's plenty of apartment complexes to choose from that are brand new and have great amenities, and there's also a lot of single-family houses and townhouses available. So if you're looking for a little bit more privacy for your family, in addition to more space and a garage, that's also an option. But if you were to take the average price point of that $260,000 house in Bolingbrook and you broke down the numbers with a 20% down payment, $5,000 a year for tax, $1,000 a year for homeowners insurance, and you run those numbers, you're looking at a mortgage payment of less than $1,500 a month for your own house where you're building equity, you're building your future, and you're not paying down someone else's mortgage. So financially, it really does not make sense to rent. However, if it makes more sense for your family and your future to rent temporarily or for the time being, then by all means. All right, let's talk more about what it costs as a lifestyle to live in Bolingbrook. So I did a cost of living comparison between Chicago and Bolingbrook. You can kind of see what it costs for a meal out on the town, what it would cost to buy certain items in a supermarket, transportation costs, utilities for either your house or your rental, and a couple other miscellaneous categories. Here's another great website, and I will link both of these down below. So here is a cost of living map. You can see Bolingbrook's the lighter shade of pink, and the darker pinks and purples are the more expensive areas. So you can see that Bolingbrook is a very affordable place to live. If you scroll up a little bit further, it gives you the average rents, and then it also gives you a cost of living comparison chart of Bolingbrook to Illinois and the United States average. So you can see virtually every single category. Bolingbrook is lower than the average of the United States. So I will link this down below for you guys to look on your own. Let's shift gears and talk about the expense to commute to work from Bolingbrook. So Bolingbrook does not have a train. The nearest stops are in neighboring towns such as Downers Grove, Lisle, and Naperville. However, it is closer to I-355 tollway, so you'll need an I-pass in order to commute to work through that highway system. I-55 is tollless, so if you use that highway, you won't be spending any money other than gas. It's really easy to get back and forth to the city of Chicago and Midway Airport if you work there or travel for work out of state anywhere. Gas at the timing of the filming of this video is hovering around $2.50 a gallon, but that can always fluctuate depending on what happens in the market. However, a lot of people that live in Bolingbrook never have to commute anywhere because there's over 24 companies headquartered right here in Bolingbrook. I've actually talked about this in my pros and cons video of living in Bolingbrook, so watch to find out more. The median income in Bolingbrook for a family is over $83,000, so it makes living there very affordable. Here is the overall economy outlook of Bolingbrook. So you can see that wages as of 2017 were just over $83,000 for the median household income. I'm sure that is more at this point. This is a really great website because it kind of breaks down common jobs, industry jobs in Bolingbrook. So here's a breakdown of what people are doing for work, and it gives you the percentage breakdown as well. The most common jobs, most specialized, highest paying, and a breakdown of the industries by percentage. I will link this down below. This is a really great website to kind of browse if you're planning on moving to anywhere really. Just type in the town name. So housing and living, diversity, health, economy, and more about each individual town. Let's talk about something a little bit more fun: food, beer, and a night out in the town. If you're going to take your loved one out for a meal, it's going to cost you about $60 to $70, which is very comparable to surrounding towns. That's going to include a couple entrees, a couple drinks, and maybe even an appetizer. Some of the hot spots to grab a beer include Bulldog Ale House, Bolingbrook Golf Club, Two Pints, and Rock Bottom Brewery in the Promenade. Those are great spots to go hang out and lounge around. Bolingbrook has all the major chains for grocery stores, including Meijer, Walmart, and Target. Some of the Chicago staples such as Aldi and Jewel Osco, and Tony's Fresh Market. Okay, so now that we talked about something fun, let's talk about something not so fun, which is the sales tax, the property tax, and the income tax in Bolingbrook. The state of Illinois has an income tax of 4.95%. Unfortunately, the property tax in Bolingbrook is slightly higher than the surrounding communities. You can usually find a 2.5% of your total value of your house, but there's plenty of properties that are 3% plus. And the sales tax in Bolingbrook is 8.5%, and that includes the city of Bolingbrook, the state of Illinois, and Will County tax combined. Just last year, Bolingbrook was ranked number 85 out of 100 best places to live by Money Magazine. And that was based on population, quality of life, cost of living, and the rest of the items on this list. So it's definitely a very nice community to live in. Well, you watched this far and you're probably wondering, what is he giving away for free? If you click down below, I have my free home buyer guide. It's absolutely 100% free. It talks about the process of buying a house, all the steps you would need to take in order to purchase something. And if you ever have any questions about the home buying process, you can always reach out to me directly. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any disagreements or agreements, I'd love to hear about them, so comment down below. If you're ever thinking about making a move here to Chicago, Illinois, or any of the suburbs, I'm available by phone, email, text, really however you're comfortable communicating. I have your back, and I look forward to simplifying your move for you. Until next time, I'll see you later.